All right, fountain pen people, again, another day. Today is December 10th, and we have a new ink here under door number 10 here. This one is called, if it will focus, Chilly Nights, which is a star bright, which means it has a super bright shimmer additive to it. Obviously, it looks like a blue ink, and that's what it is. Now, I've only swatched it so far, and you'll see here that it is a very dark blue with this incredibly bright shimmer. And I think Icy Lilac was another one of the star brights, and you can see how shimmery that is, and so is the Noble Fur, just how incredibly bright that shimmer is. It's pretty amazing. And on this less expensive type paper that's more absorbent, that shimmer comes out even stronger, if that's even possible. But let's see what it does in a pen. Now, I've had a hard time trying to figure out what pens to use these inks that have so much shimmer in them, like the Star Brights and others. And this is a Graf von Faber Castell Classic. It was originally made with ebony wood and had a gunmetal trim. The gunmetal color peeled off of the cap and the finial here, and made it look kind of janky. And the section is sterling, and it looks fine. I think it's rhodium plated, so it's always going to look kind of shiny, and it's actually just a little bit too smooth. But the barrel was made out of ribbed ebony, and it cracked in 3 different places, and so it looked pretty bad too. And that's why I was able to pick up this pen for a rather low price, given that this is usually about a $600 pen. But you can see it's got a broad nib that has been ground to a slightly oblique italic by yours truly. And, of course, I did my work on the barrel where I sealed the ebony up. I sanded it a bit to reduce the diameter so that this wouldn't be too proud of the pen and look like one of those bulbous turned pens. And then filled it with urushi lacquer, and then layered the Raden on top of that, and put a little bit of green pigment in one layer of that urushi, so you can see kind of the green between the layers of abalone shell. Anyway, it is a cartridge converter pen, therefore a candidate for these shimmery inks. We'll go ahead and ink it up and see what it looks like to write with it. Okay, I brought you in a little bit closer. Here you can see the pen posted, and as you can see, it is ridiculously long. It does post securely. The insert on the inside of the cap goes smoothly onto the finial there, but this way the pen would be so long, it'd be like, why are you writing with that long stick? So I do not post it when I'm writing with it, and we'll see what it looks like to write with this Diamine ink. So this is the Graf von Faber Castell Classic in Raden, which I don't know that they ever offered that, but anyway. The ink is Diamine Chilly Nights. For December 10, Inkvent 2024. Man, this writes nice. It's one of those heavily, it's a heavy saturated ink with some heavy shimmer in it, and it's writing very smoothly. It hasn't clogged the feed yet. It might. These heavy shimmer ones can do that, but for now it is writing very smoothly. And as you can see, this pen has fine horizontal lines and broader vertical lines, so it gives you a little bit of line variation without putting any pressure to it. It is a fairly stiff nib, and you're not really going to get a ton of line variation, but a little if you press. A nice combination. I love the dark blue, and I like how it kind of dries to a more matte grayer blue, and then that really bright shimmer in it. It's a striking ink in a striking pen. Not for everybody, but I do enjoy it, and I hope you have fun today. See you tomorrow.